Hey guys, I'm Bianca Style. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. If it's not, welcome back. So today we're going to be getting into my recent purchases. One of them being for Sephora's foundation sale. If you missed that, that was a new thing, I'm going to say. I've never heard of a foundation sale before. So this was a first for me, and all the foundations were 20% off. That was for everybody. It was not like an insider VIP rouge thing. It was for like everybody. Quote me if I'm wrong. Also, I did get some items from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. That was their fall sale for 2021, you guys. So we're going to jump into this. But first things first, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure your notification bell is on, and take a moment to follow me over on Instagram at b.estelle_216. So guys, we're going to start off with the one that I know you probably don't care the least about. I won't say care the least about, but it's a smaller purchase. We'll start with Ulta first, and then we'll get into Sephora, because my Sephora one, I think I spent like over $1,000 on the Sephora one because I got more than just foundation. The Ulta purchases that I did, I'd say like maybe a couple $100 or so. Okay, so let's get into this. Did I ever tell you I was a shopaholic? Yeah, I have an issue. But we're gonna dive right into this Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. So I did take advantage of some of the products that they had were 50% off. The main thing that I saw that I feel like everybody always recommends, like I feel like this is a product that everyone is always like, if you get a chance, get this. I don't have any products from them, and that was the Cover FX. They're monochromatic blush duos. It's got the matte and the shimmer in there. So I think I got almost every color but one. So I got, let's see, spilling stuff. So I got spiced cinnamon. I got pink dahlia. I also got warm honey. I got sweet mulberry. I got you a sweet mulberry. So this is going to be for our next giveaway. I'm throwing that in there. And also they sent me over a Cover FX high performance setting spray, which was free. So these blushes, you guys, they retail for $38 freaking dollars each. So they were $19 each. And I was like, I can deal with that. $38 for a freaking single freaking blush? Nah, not me. So this is what they look like. So this is what it looks like. This is the mulberry one. I really like the grape. I don't know why I like the grape mauve-y kind of blushes. Let's just take a look at another one. This is warm honey. They're very beautiful. Like, even the shimmer is like really beautiful on there. Very subtle. Yeah, I like that. Let's see. Warm honey is like very subtle, and that's why I got it, because I wanted like a subtle blush as well. It's kind of almost my skin tone. Let's see, what is this? This is pink dahlia. Cute, right? Yes. I went on a splurge. I splurged on myself. I felt like I deserved it. I've been working my butt off, and that's what I did. That is spiced cinnamon. I think that's a very deep shade as well. Do a little swatch up here. Yeah. Very nice. And then, which finger did I use? Not that one. I used the pinky. Like, look at that. That's so nice. These are so nice. And they like blend out really good too. Like, this is the type of makeup I like no effort. Like, you're not gonna make a mistake with this. That's what I love about this. Also, I got their, looking for my makeup wipes. I got the bronzer also in Suntan Bronze. The lighter one looked like it was going to be too light, like it wasn't even going to show up on my skin tone. So I went with the deeper one, you guys. Praying I made the right choice. Only time will tell. So, I mean, I'm sure you guessed that there's going to be a lot of makeup videos coming out here pretty soon. But let's look at the Suntan Bronze. Also comes with a shimmer and then the bronze on there. Beautiful, right? Just beautiful. I just can't get over how nice these look. Yeah, look at that. Like, I think I chose, yeah, I chose the right color. I chose the right color. That's all I needed to know. What else did I get from there? So, like I said, I got one of the mulberries for the next giveaway that we're going to have because the newest one is already closed. So congratulations to my winners. I did try a Juvia's Place. This is one of their I Am Magic Mini Concealers. And I believe it was like, let me get on here. I'm looking at my orders as I'm doing this. So it was, it was $10. It was not on sale, but I got it for $9.48. I got a couple cents off of some of these things. I think I got a shade too light. Like, it's really light. It's really light. Like, to the point where it, but on the website, it looked totally darker than this. Like, yeah, she is super light. I don't know. I think I can make her work. I'm gonna try and make her work. So we'll see. We'll play around with her. Hopefully she, you know, works out well. Another item that I got was the Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is the mini highlighter or mini illuminator. Mini illuminator? Whatever. It's in Awestruck. So I know I got this for $8. It's originally, it was $16. I got it for $8. This is like my first highlighters of hers. I do have like her original big palette when it came out, and it's still collecting dust, but this is what she looks like. Okay, and then let's put her right here. That's a nice highlighter. I don't think it's as blinding as, I don't know. I feel like her highlight, everybody tries to make it seem like they're just blinding. I don't think it's as blinding as advertised. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Let me know. What else did I get? Oh, you know what I got? I got some lipsticks. I got some lipsticks. I got the, who are these called? These are the Milani Color Fetish Matte. This is the nude collection. So I got all the nude collections. They actually have them all in. They're already open. I've already tried them and I love them. They're $8.99 and I got them for $8.52. So a couple cents off, not much, but y'all, these are nice. Like, these are gonna be great for the fall time. Like, look at that. That's a pretty color, and they're only $8.99. This one is in 410 Pleasure. Let me wipe my arm off right quick so you can see these colors right quick. Because I was actually surprised at how good they were. I've never tried Milani lipsticks before, and I was like, ooh, this is nice. I can roll with this. So this is 410 Pleasure. Like, very creamy. Would be beautiful with a dark lip liner. My next one is 420 Tease. Like a nude brown, a very light brown. Like these last couple ones will look really nice if you're really light complected or if you're darker complected with a darker liner. Ugh, these are so cute. And the packaging is even more cute. This one is 430 Secret. Yeah, she got a secret, all right. So we'll go right next to it. Like, very creamy, guys. Super creamy. They don't feel like anything. They're not heavy. You can use like two and kind of like, what do they call it? Like, oh goodness. Like blend two together, like fusing the colors together. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. This one is 440 Passion. Now the colors start getting a little darker here, but that's right up my alley. That almost reminds me of the Fenty Mademoiselle. Almost. I think the Mademoiselle is a little bit more darker, but it still has that same like hue to it. That could also be like a dupe. The next color I have is 450 Desire. Yes, honey. So we'll put that one right there. And like I said, the shades start to get a little deeper. This is more like a deeper plum, kind of brownish kind of color. So they've got a color for everybody. Like, you don't have to get them all. You could get a couple, but they are all freaking beautiful, you guys. And the last one I got was 460 Sensual. Now this one is like deep, like berry, brownish. Yes, like a mahogany. It's almost like a mahogany, like purple kind of color. So those are all of my Ulta purchases. I could be lying. I'm looking like in front of me. Hopefully I'm not lying to you guys. So yeah, I keep that in one of my little storage drawers. So tell me what you think of those, because I think those are like beautiful for the winter time. Winter, fall, you know what I'm trying to say. Excuse me. So yeah, let's jump into the Sephora purchases. Okay, so let's get into this Sephora foundation sale, which was super random. I think everybody's been waiting for the VIP sale, the VIB sale that's going to be happening next month. That starts on November 5th through the 15th. But this sale was in September. I've never heard of them having a foundation sale before, but what I did like about it is they didn't separate it into like your purchase category, like Rouge, VIB, or Insider. It was 20% off for everybody. So I did like that part of it, you guys. I did buy some other items as well. But also, you guys, make sure to get ready for the sale that everybody's waiting for, which is the holiday sale that starts November 5th to the 15th. Let's see, the 5th through the 15th, you Rouge members get 20% off. The November 9th through the 15th, VIB members get 15% off, and Insiders get 10% off November 11th through the 15th. So keep those dates in mind. I say plan ahead. Already have your shopping cart filled with the things that you want, so just easy purchase. You know, as soon as your date comes up, just out the dough. Out the dough, there you go. Or if you get in the store, go early. That's all I can say. Go early. Try and go as early as possible, because it can get a little hectic. Us ladies, we get a little touchy about our makeup products, especially when they go, you know, sell out really fast. So let's start off with some of the foundations that I got into, and I'll probably do those individually just because I'm trying not to make this a really long video, so I'm trying to get everything really fast. So hang in there with me, guys. My total on my purchases for this little shopping spree I did was $994. And I know it's more than that. I'm saying over $1,000 because I had a separate purchase that I also made, and I know it was like 30 something dollars. So it's over $1,000. So let's start off by just saying all the foundations that I'm going to show are 20% off. So you guys can do your own little calculation of that. And we'll get into that as well. But let's go with the first thing that I bought, which was kind of like some body sprays. So you guys may know that I love the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush Cheirosa body sprays. So I got like 4 different ones. This is my box right here, and they're all $20. Like, got a huge box right here. Actually, let me move it out the way. But they're all like $20. So I got I believe this one is the original one. No, it's not. This is my favorite one. Number 71 is my favorite one. 62 is the original one. This comes in a full size. I would really like for the 71 to become in a full size. I would definitely recommend this, you guys, for your VIB sale as well. Get this. It is what this is not giving. I mix the two when I spray them. Like, this is giving me like the Brazilian like cream smell, but this is what I want it to give. This is like more warm. This one has notes of pistachio, almond, vanilla, salted caramel, sandalwood is what you smell. But this one, I think it might be the coconut blossom, it's the toasted macadamia nut is what you smell in this. That just goes, ooh, yes, I want that. So, and then I got 2 of the newer ones. This is number 40. This one is Black Amber Plum Vanilla Woods. It has notes of cream, vanilla woods, warm musk, jasmine blossoms. That's the floral scent that I get in here. There's more of a floral scent to this one. So if you don't like body sprays that smell like food, you may not like these 2. If you like the bodies that smell like more like floral, I would go with this one. Okay, this one right here I have not tried. We're gonna try it together right now. Ooh, this one is the Janeiro and Anita, and it says it has notes of passion fruit nectar, tiger orchid, vanilla bean, jasmine, honey. The passion fruit is what I smell. This one smells very fruity. These ones, like I said, these are all different scents. I didn't get the cocoa one, was out of stock, or else I would have gotten these ones. These ones are more warm, smell like food, kind of cookie types of smells. Food types of smells is what I like to call them. More floral, little fruity. Okay, so that was that purchased. Let's start getting into some of these foundations. The first foundation I got for 20% off was the KVD. This is the Good Apple Skin Perfecting Hydrating Foundation Balm. It retails for $38. I did get it for 20% off. It came down to, what did I say, 30.4. So $30.40 freaking cents. So I did get 2 colors. I got tan 660 and tan, wait, I'm sorry, I'm lying. This is tan 066, and then this is tan 068. Why? Because I noticed that when I was looking for my color match, which I don't have a lot of people in my shade range. There are not a lot of people on YouTube who fall into my shade range. Maybe a very slim few. Like most people who are on YouTube for color, for like people of my color, I should say, color range in the like more tan to medium, dark. Tend to be either more dark or way lighter than me on that spectrum. Let's put it like this. You see my shirt melanin? I'm like right up in here, and then everybody on YouTube is like either way over here or way on this end. And I'm like, what about me? So yeah, just saying. So I'm really thinking that the 66 is probably gonna be my color. 68 looks a little more deeper, almost. So I thought if this was a little too light, I could add a little bit of this and go in like that. So I'm just going to we're gonna do some color swatching while we're talking about these foundations. So, and I'm using my finger. We're gonna go for the chin. That might be, it's more supposed to be on the neutral side, 66. Yeah, and it's supposed to be full coverage. Yeah, that might end up being my color, you guys. That looks pretty darn good. It looks a little light, but we're gonna swatch, and this is why I got the two colors. A lot of these foundations I got two colors in because it's just kind of hard trying to pick your color online and then trying to like be like, hey, like this is the best color for me. And I have some weird undertones. Like I swear daily my skin tone like changes sometimes. It just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. Maybe that's just me. This is so creamy. This might be a little more on the redder side for me. It might be too warm. Now I'm looking into the light too much and I can't tell. Okay. So it's a little too warm. You see what I'm saying? I could almost take a little bit of this. Like, I feel like this has more of my undertone, kind of, than this. Like, this I would have to, I feel like I might have to warm this up a little bit because it's looking a little gray. I'm just going to take what else I have on my finger and just kind of see if I can rub these two together. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's almost too gray. But when I take just a little bit of what I have left over, it looks like it might work for me. Like I said, gonna be a lot of foundation videos coming here pretty soon. So that was that. Let's get into the next foundation. So the next foundation I got is the Too Faced Born This Way Matte 24-Hour Foundation. And I got it in the color Caramel. My color in the original is Caramel. We're going to compare side to side. Hopefully they're the same. You know, because like I feel like, you know, Fenty is kind of like that. They're like, oh, just pick the same and you'll be okay. And I don't trust that. So it was a $40 foundation. It ends up being $32 with the 20% off. So this is supposed to be their oil-free, oil-controlling, waterproof, transfer-resistant, 24-hour, undetectable, super long-wear foundation. And we can breathe. Okay, so let's take her out the bottle. So, oh, thought she came broken. I was about to be like, oh no. But this is what she looks like outside of the bottle. You know, the other one is kind of, she's like slim, thick. And then, Whew, trying to get this box open. I know I keep some of my foundations I still keep in boxes. Don't judge me. And then this was the original. So we got slim, thick, and then this is probably me. So let's get a little swatch of the old one. I'm doing everything by hand. So this is the old color. I won't say old color, but the original color. Okay. That's the original color. And then we have the new caramel. It could be a little lighter and I would not be mad. Like a smidge lighter. Oh, what'd they do? What'd they do? Why is it so red? Why is it so red? It smells like paint. I mean, come on. I mean, she is definitely full coverage. Because as you see, she's got my whole chin looking completely like a blank canvas. This actually might be better than the other color that I got. It just might be. It just is a little, Is that funny that this might be a better color than the original? I don't know. Let's try, blending this one out, because as you see, I'm more neutral. The original one is more neutral, as you can see, still full coverage. Still full coverage. I want you to see the line in between my skins. This one just blends in. It just looks better. It looks so much better. Like, especially against my neck, it looks 10 times better. Look at that, you guys. Oh no. So what color would, oops, don't use the wrong finger. So what color would I even be? I don't know if I should keep it, because it kind of matches my neck. Let's just be honest. It matches my neck, you know, but down here, you know, better than this one does. Like, this is very super neutral. Like, that's the issue that I have. Like, there's not like a warm neutral. Like, I'm neutral, but I'm slightly warm. And sometimes, like, if I get too golden, it gets to be too orangey on me. You see what I'm saying? Like, I have this weird complexion thing going on, you guys. I think I'm gonna keep it, try it out for a little bit and see what happens. Yeah. So let's take a look at the next item as I wipe this off my face. I did get Charlotte Tilbury's. This is her Walk of No Shame jewel pot eyeshadow in the color Walk of No Shame. So I do have the first jewel pot she came out with, and it is called Pillow Talk. So that's that one, you guys. And this one is Walk of No Shame. What I can say about the difference between the two, this is more on the pinky side, I would say. This one is kind of still pinkish, but it's a little more on the rosier side. So I will do a little swatch of the new one. Every time I tried to get this one, I could never get it. It was always out. This one looks more coppery, like more, it's deeper is what I should say. Because even when I put the Pillow Talk, like the light colored one over here, It's funny how they got this top. This is the new one. It's darker, but the pink one is deeper. I don't know. So this is Walk of No Shame. And then I'm going to do Pillow Talk on the other side. And then you'll see what I'm talking about. And this may end up being a longer video, guys, but I know you guys probably want to see these colors. So as you can see, this one I feel like is more on the pinkish side. This one is deeper than that one. Can you see the difference? Still a very good formula. Still in love with both. So let's look at the next item that I purchased. Since we were already talking about Miss Charlotte, we might as well go ahead and continue talking about her. So I have the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the airbrush flawless foundation. Stays all day and night. This is supposed to be a full coverage foundation with a flawless matte long-lasting finish. Apply your airbrush flare, blending outwards from the center of your face. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So yeah, I got two colors because I didn't know what the hell I'm doing. If you guys haven't noticed, some of these things are going to be going back to the stove. So I have 10 warm and then I have 10 neutral. I'm praying that I got the right shade. One of them has to be the right shade. This is a $44 foundation, and it came down to $35.20 for me, okay? So, let's take a look at Miss Charlotte. Come on, open sesame. I do not have any Charlotte Tilbury foundations. I do have, like, the bronzer. What else do I have? The finishing powder. As you see, I got 2 jewel pots now. No, like, blushes or anything like that. No primers, no setting sprays. Those may be coming in the next sale. Then I'll have a whole little completion of Charlotte Tilbury. A whole little moment there. So this is what they look like outside of the bottle. Like I tell you guys, sometimes I have a hard time figuring out my foundation shade because I'm either like warm, neutral, or somewhere in between the two, and I end up having to kind of like mix the two. I'm hoping that I'm kind of more on the neutral side. This kind of looks like it might be my color, but then the warm looks like it's my color as well. Oh, the headache. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do this. Fingers at it again. It is a pump bottle, which typically all of them tend to be, like some of them. So this is, who is this? This is 10 warm. See how freaking orangey that is? Not my color. We're not even gonna continue with that one. We're gonna put her right back in the box and take her back to Sephora next week. And it took my box so long to get here, you guys. So long to get here. So this was the 10 warm. Couldn't tell if it had a perfume or not. Very slight perfume. Not a heavy perfume though. Very, very like light floral. Super light. This is 10 neutral. If this is not my color, I don't know what to say. Like, it's kind of disappointing. Come on. This still looks kind of dark. Still looks kind of dark. Yeah. You see how yellow this is? I definitely need to go down some colors. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think... I'm trying to like share this out because sometimes you kind of have to let these dry down a little bit before you can really make a good decision. I'm gonna share this one out as well, which makes it all the worse because it's like, God, I just want to get my foundation. They're both too freaking yellow. I'm looking like I just played in mustard. Yeah. That's too bad. That's too freaking bad. Like this, I think I'm gonna end up having to go down to like 9 or something because I swear I thought I was gonna be in the 10 at least. I really did. I really truly did. Like, I could try and pull that one off, but I'm not. I'm just not. We'll have to try again at the next sale, huh? Or I could, you know, I could exchange. Could exchange for 2 different colors. Couldn't I? Sephora has a weird return policy. Sometimes it's like, I've gone there and been like, I just want to exchange for another color. And they'll look at you like, well, we have to return that one. And then we have to recharge you. What? I don't know what that's about. Like, I've had people do that. And I don't know if it's because they don't know what the heck they're doing. But I've had that happen a couple of times where they've been like, oh, I have to return something. And they've been like, oh, yeah, well, you have to return that one. We return the money to you. But in the meantime, you have to repurchase the new one. How does that work? Anyways, guys, let's take a look at the next item. Can't even talk. Another foundation. This is from Makeup Forever. This is their Matte Velvet Skin foundation. It's a full cover foundation and it's supposed to be 24 hours. Okay. It's got some French on here and I don't read French. Medium to full coverage, suitable for combination to oily skin. It retails for $38, but I paid $30.40 for it. This is an oldie. I've never tried them before. Oh my God, that looks dark. I don't know. Some of these matches are like way off. Way off. But let's see. We will see. Is that paint I smell? I have no idea. We'll see. Oh, maybe not. It's a little dark, but I could mix in some concealer. That's not a bad color. Makes me a little bit dark, but I can deal with being a little dark. What I can't deal is being too light. A little dark is okay. Okay, this isn't bad. I think I would just have to, like, I don't even really want to go down a color because it actually looks, it's a little red. I will give it that. It's a little red, but at least it ain't yellow. I'm just gonna do another little dab. Like, I mean, it is full coverage. It's definitely pulling off the full coverage because I don't see nothing peeking through. this may not be a bad color. If I went down, I feel like it might be too light. This is one of those ones where I would keep this, get the shade down. If it's still a little off, I would have to mix these two. This one was not that bad. It looks kind of dark. Did it give a description of the color? This is, let's see, I guess we'll have to go into Sephora and get a description for ourselves. No, he won't let me look at that. Okay, so we have to literally go in here and look up the whole freaking thing, and it won't let me like go off of my receipt or whatever you want to call it, my order. I literally have to go all the way in, search that brand, and so amber is for darker tan skin with neutral undertones. It says Y433. Well, I didn't even tell you the shade in this one. This is Y445. Y433 says it's for caramel skin with peach undertones. I don't know. I don't know. That's a hard one. I might let them color match me for that one and then see what they say. But usually when I get color match for this, when I check down Sephora, this is the color that they gave me. I mean, it's pretty close. Pretty close. Let's get into the next one. Let's get away from foundations for a moment. And I did get the Huda Beauty. This is the Mini Legit Lashes double-ended volumizing and something. I don't know. I cut it off in here. Intense volume elongator, excuse me. Couldn't get it out there. It's in the color Very Vanta or Extreme Black. I did really like this product. I got it as a sample, you guys, and I loved it. So when they came out with the mini, you know, I'm all about a mini. I'm all about a mini. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. And then the crazy part is like they're about to have a Huda Beauty, what is it called? Glam Bag X, and this is supposed to be in there. So I might get a full size regardless. So this was only $15. So I definitely got it. It's 3.5 mLs, you guys. Does do the volume, does do the elongating as well. I can vouch for that. So that's why I got this, because you know my lashes are flat as pancakes. Let's get into another item. I'm not going to segment that part of the video, but it is the Versali. This is the liquid powder oil balancing serum with French pink clay. I do like this for oily skin. It's good for touching up. It's good using as a base. You got it, you name it, it does it for your oily chicks, okay? It was $38. I don't think I paid $38. I think I paid something else because I do know it is on clearance. No, I did pay $38. It's originally $54. Versali is, I know that they decided to step down, so I know like all of their products are on clearance. I'm not sure if they still have their website. Let's see. Versali.com. It says stay tuned for updates. We'll be back. It says everything says like is everything out of stock. So this is what I seen. It says out of stock. View products. Out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. Because, yeah, I know they were saying that they were stepping down. So I don't know why it's saying will be back unless they decided that maybe they'll come back with something new. Maybe they're going to rebrand. I don't know. But yeah. It's sad to see them go because they actually do have some really good products, and this is definitely one of them. So let's see. I guess we'll jump into another foundation. I have the Estee Lauder. This is their double wear sheer long wear makeup foundation or whatever you want. I guess it's like a sheer makeup broad spectrum 19. I guess you could call this like a tint sheer type of thing. Because, you know, everybody's getting into their like skin tints and you know, kind of that light foundation look that everybody was kind of going for, you know, during the biggest part of the pandemic and throughout. Some, you know, people are starting getting back into like full coverage foundations. But hey, I said Estee Lauder dropped one, so I might as well do it. I'm not going to buy everybody's skin tint, and that's why I'm saying I'll do Estee Lauder because they're like the OG. I did get this in the color 5W1, which is my Estee Lauder color. It is like the color closest to my skin tone. The foundation is $43, but I did pay $34.40 for this. So it's not a big one. It's not big. Kind of reminds me of the original one. So I'm just gonna shake it up. But let's see, does it tell us anything really about this? It doesn't say. It says for all skin types now, sheer makeup with all day long wearing staying power enhances skin with enough coverage to let your natural beauty show. Multitasking formula adds moisture where you're dry. So if you're dry, this might be for you because like the original is very like matte. Gives your skin a fresh sheer matte finish. Might have to take that back. Stays color true, resistant to sweat, humidity, helps protect against visible damage from pollutant and antioxidants. Okay. All right, let's see. Got that little nozzle bottle. Did I show you the top? Did I show you the whole thing? I have a habit of just like sitting up here talking as if you can see everything down here. But that's what it looks like. It says shake well. We already did that. We're gonna put this on my little index finger over here. Ooh, she is liquid. Ooh, maybe she is my color. Did I get lucky? Ooh, this is very close to. I don't think I would be able to go darker in this color. Let's see. Let's see. This might be like my Fenty. I just have to kind of just slave it everywhere and then it kind of just does its own thing. Is that the truest match we got today? I think so. It is very sheer. It is not covering up my blemishes. I want to take this on my cheek only because I'm already gray on my chin. And if this is really kind of graying, I want to see it on my cheek and see how it looks because it might just be my chin that's just gray. You see what I'm saying? This actually looks really good. No, it's just my chin. It's my chin. It's not gray at all. It's just my chin that is naturally gray. I had to put some concealer down there and you know. That's my truest match, y'all. I can't even be mad at that. Hey. I was gonna get the Lancome foundation, but the one I wanted in the color, I wanted to try another color. That's what I'm trying to say. I wanted to try another color, but they didn't have that color in stock. Yeah, that's like the truest match we got. Let's take a look at another foundation or whatever else I have. whatever my hand grabs first out of the box. I did get the Gucci foundation. That's the only reason why I really liked this foundation sale, because like I said, it was for everybody. Even if you're just an insider, you still could have got the 20% off. So I wanted to get some name brand, or not name brand, luxury brand foundations. I only got one of this because the foundation range was kind of horrible towards my range. Like the undertones, the little cray, they kind of cray. I did go with, this is the medium shades. This is the 330 warm, because the neutral looks way too neutral on some of the girls. I was trying to find my face shade match online, and it just, on YouTube, and it just was, it wasn't working out for you, girl. I'm just gonna be honest. This is a $68 foundation, you guys. Okay. So how much did I pay? $54.40. That's still a lot of coin. So far I've got 2 foundations I'm sending back. Still a little iffy on this one. I don't even know what I think I would have to go up a color. Like, cause these 2 colors are totally different. Anyways, we're talking about Gucci right now, Bianca. Gucci. Okay. Let's see if Gucci is gonna have my back. What is Gucci supposed to be doing? It says it is a natural finish foundation. That's it. That's all you tell me. A natural finish fluid foundation. You telling me you $68 and that's all you had to say? That's all you claim to be? Okay. Yet again, another pump. Oh, shit. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, don't pump this too hard. I just got it on everything. Ooh, she is so yellow. Ooh. Oh no. I should have known better. You know, when you start getting into luxury perfumes, oh Jesus. Luxury foundations, you guys, they are overly scented. This is overly scented. She's going back to the store. Off rip on that. You're not finna kick my asthma in tonight. No, ma'am. We not having it. Not today. It is overly floral. Like the walk in church, like, Nah, this isn't for me. I was thinking about exchanging it for the neutral. Not on that smelling not. She's gonna go right back to her home, back to Sephora on that one. So yeah. I think all I have left is foundations now. So we'll get into the next foundation. We're back at it with the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. Y'all know I bought this already. I did a foundation video on it. But as I've continued to use it, I really noticed that it does not match my neck very well. It is definitely like 2 different colors. So I'm trying to go down a color, you guys. So I got the color Tahoe and Haween. This is a $40 foundation. I paid $32 for it. I do have the original one, which is in Cadiz. Like I said, guys, I'm not the best person to be color matching myself. I probably shouldn't be color matching myself, really. This is Cadiz. I'm gonna put it right here on my chin so you can kind of see. I thought this was the best color for me. I'm just gonna kind of pat it out a little bit. I really thought it was the best color for me, but it's actually kind of dark, I want to say. So I wanted to try different colors. This is, and now, I mean, overall, it's a really good foundation. When I say honey stays in place, I wore her out in 90-degree weather. If you're from Michigan, at Belle Isle, it's very windy there. In the summertime, getting my pictures for my save the date for my wedding that's coming up next year. And she stayed put. I mean, I was hot. I mean, I was sweating. I had butt sweat, all that. And it stayed placed. When I left, I wasn't shiny. I wasn't nothing. Like, the glow I had was very natural, very well controlled. So the first one right here is Cadiz, and it really does look, it doesn't look bad, but it didn't look great. So I wanted to try these two other colors to see if there was something a little better, because even like on camera, it looks pretty, it looks like it matches my chest very well. Like, sorry, I didn't want to show you my double chin, but it looks like it matches my chest very well. But for some reason on camera, when I took all my photos, it didn't look very well. And I don't know if it's because I'm losing my tan or what. I don't know. So this one is the Halloween. So this is 3. This is supposed to be 2, and this is 2.6. So we'll try the 2.6 first. So this is the Halloween. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be too light. And I've seen some other YouTubers say that they had a really hard time shade matching themselves. And I mean, if this is the closest shade I can get, I mean, I'm not gonna trip. I'll just stick with this one, and that'll be it. But this is Halloween, and she is definitely, I don't know, I feel like she almost looks pretty dang good as well. But I feel like she's a little more neutral than this one. And I'm neutral, but I'm not that neutral. I don't know, I'm a little dried out. Halloween actually might be my color. All right, let's try yeah, she actually might be my true match color. Might be. But she's just a little too neutral almost. Like, I might keep her. I might keep my Cadiz. But let's try Tahoe. Because I've seen some girls that were darker than me wearing Tahoe, and I was like, am I confused? Can I not see? Am I missing something? Because see, now that Halloween has dried down, she looks more like my color. Looks more like my skin, but better. So many choices, you guys. So many choices. Ooh, ooh, she looks yellow. She look yellow. I'm gonna go right here on this side. Oh, she's so yellow. Yeah, Tahoe, she not it. She's got a lot of yellow. She's very warm. I think I'm gonna ride with Cadiz and Halloween. Yeah. I think that's what we're gonna do, ma'am. We'll keep Halloween and we will send back Tahoe, because Tahoe is a total mess. Yeah, honey. Yeah, she's a mess. No, that's not. Who is this? I'm keeping Halloween. Who's this? Tahoe 2.6, which is kind of weird because like I went from 3 to 2.6. That's not bad. And then I feel like if I get lighter this winter, I might be able to use Cadiz. But I felt like I could really see this, you know, in my neckline. I could see the difference. And I was like, that's not cute. That's not cute at all. So let's get into the next foundation, you guys. Okay. We have the Giorgio Armani. This is the Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Foundation. I have 2 shades, 8.75 and 8.25. Okay, this is a $64 foundation. I paid $51.20. Somebody is going back to the store. That's all I can say. Somebody's gonna go back to the store today. Yeah. It is what it is. I mean, I just recognize that that's just how things go for me. So a little bit about this foundation. I just keep saying flawless foundation. Nobody wants to give a description. Who you're for. I'm starting to notice that luxury brands are like really freaking lazy. They don't care. They're just running by their name. I'm Gucci, and all you need to know is that it's going to be a natural finish. And I'm Armani. All you need to know is this is going to be luminous silk perfected glow. Okay. We'll see what she's all about. We can get a little description. I'd like to know, because I can't remember everything. So it's supposed to be medium coverage, natural liquid. And it says this lightweight formula is formulated with a microfill technology, allowing buildable color pigments to lay flat for seamless blending and layering. It's supposed to give you a lit from within look. Luminous. I guess it's supposed to be glowing. But whenever I see people put this on online, it looked beautiful on everybody. So I want to look beautiful too. I want to look beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh, these look completely different. I'm going to say that 8.25 is my color and not 8.75. Might be lying. Hopefully this does not have an overpowering floral freaking scent, because I'm so tired of fragranted freaking foundations, you guys. It just drives me crazy. Okay, like luxury brands, you don't need it. If you're luxury, you should just, you know, live up to the name. That might be our color. Let's see. Ooh, pink undertones. Is that paint? Pink undertone for real. I was told I had a pink undertone once, and I did not believe them, and I really don't now. This really just shows how neutral I am. Putting a pink on just really showed. I think this has a pink undertone to it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you do. Okay, nothing wrong with that. I mean, we all make mistakes. Don't mind me, guys, because I'm just being real. I'm not going to be, you already know, I'm not going to be fake on my channel. I'm going to just real reactions to real life issues over here. This is the 8.75. If she don't work out, guess what? Back to Sephora. Oh, this looks dark as hell. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, maybe. Oh, did I speak too soon? Mm-hmm. 7.5, 7.5, 8.75. Oh, oh, do we have a real match here? Are we going? What are we, like 10, 2 to 10? Something like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is she a little too dark? I think we could play with her. I think we can play with you, boo. I think we can play with you. We can play together. This is so exciting. We can play together. We can play together. I know this is like throwing you off, but don't look at that. Look at that. We can play together. Yes. About freaking time. Luxury come through. I know you said mix up. I thought we did mix up. Yeah, we did. But yeah, I'm just gonna try that one more time. I just want to be sure. We're gonna try it on the other side of my chin. Over here. Because the chin, you know she's gray. And if she can play well with others, she might just be... I think she might be able to play, y'all. I'm shocked. And it does look nice. Like my skin doesn't look dry. I think she can play. Like she's a little yellow, but not so yellow that when I blend her out, you see how like my skin color and this is just a little yellow, but she's just enough yellow that she might be playable. She might be pliable. That too. That sounds like a Me Too quote. She was pliable. Yeah. We might. Yeah, she is pretty silky. We might be able to play together. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna stick with her. Yeah. I'm gonna stick by him. That's what I'm gonna do. That's my foundation. I'm gonna stick by him. We're gonna send back this one. Okay, I think we have, who else do we have in here? We have 2 more foundations to get through and 2 more products to get through. So let's do this. I got an oldie, but a goodie. So they say, this is the Dior Backstage and Face Body Foundation. It is a $40 foundation. I paid $32 in there. And yes, I got 3 different freaking shades, y'all, because I could not make a decision. I really think I am for neutral. I'm really trying to ride with that, but then they had for warm, and this was really kind of crazy because I thought this one wasn't gonna be it, and then I was like, but what if I'm warm peach or pink? I don't know. Like, I didn't find, like, I found a lot of people searching for warm pink, but or warm peach, but there was nobody out there rocking that color. This is supposed to be a professional performance, waterproof and sweat resistant, custom build foundation, natural finish glow. Okay. What else? Lots of French that I cannot read. It is a ultra buildable coverage that adapts to every zone of the face and body. Its versatile texture offers an array of finishes, from fresh to natural with one layer to a sophisticated couture look in 3 layers. I don't know what that means. It says Dior has created its first professional makeup line and collection of makeup artist essentials inspired by energy backstage at the runway shows, shades to suit all skin tones, inclusive, versatile, and buildable textures. Okay, we're just gonna start this off the bat. We're gonna go in with 4 warm. 4 warm. We're gonna stick with the chin. We're just gonna go 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's just the easiest way. Oh, why is this? I seen people say that this was a messy bottom. Yeah. So this is the 4 warm, going right down the center. Floral scent. It's not bad though. Not as bad as that Gucci. Okay, so the 4 warm is definitely warm. I'm telling you guys, if the floral scent gets to me, I will send this back. I don't care if it does match me. That's one thing we not finna play with, is my my lung capacity for scents. This is not bad. This is not a bad warm shade, because I do wear 4 warm in my other Dior. Is it Dior? Was that Dior? Yeah, my other Dior Forever foundation. I wear 4 warm, or at least that's the one that I picked, and she's not a bad match. Now, this is supposed to be a natural kind of a finish. Let's try the 4 neutral, and see what she does. Because now I'm kind of like, I thought the neutral was going to be it, and now I'm kind of like, I don't even know. Ooh, look at that. You see how it just pops out of there? No, we don't like that. Okay, so the 4 neutral will go right here. Ooh. I feel like I could wear neutral and warm. You see? Neutral just blends right in. So I'm definitely for neutral. She just blends right in. The only thing is she's looking a little ash. Is she looking a little ash? Like, I need mine to be a little A little warm. Not too warm. This floral scent is kind of pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. My other Dior one has a floral scent, but I don't think it's this strong. Ooh, why does she look so dark? This is that 4W pink or whatever. It's 4WP, okay? It could stand for pink or peach, I guess. I think it's pink. But we'll try it on the other side. Neutral. Oh, it's a little dark. Neutral is a little dark. Okay. This is that pink, warm pink, whoever. Ooh, why is she so red? So red. I know I'm not red. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, wait a minute. No. No. But I can't even see it. I don't know. Maybe it's the lighting. I can't see it, you guys. I think I'm gonna stick with the warm and then this. I think I want to just stick with the warm. The neutral is a little dark. I can see right here. It's a little dark. This is a hard one. I mean, this side wasn't hard, but let's just try this side one more time. Y'all see how red it is? I'll put this one back in because I swear we're not going to use this one. We're going to send her back to the store. But I just want to reassure myself that I'm not crazy. That it is really red on my skin. Because it almost looks kind of good as I was working it into my skin. But, nope. Nope, 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 nope. I look like a pumpkin. Pumpkin, dark. This one, I'm not even sure if I like the finish, really. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure if I even like the finish of this one. This is a hard one. But that warm pink is going back. So we only have had like almost like really only maybe two. Yeah, that neutral is kind of dark. I think we're gonna go with the warm. Yeah. That neutral is kind of dark. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with the warm and stick with the warm. I don't know. Foundation searching is so hard. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting better at it, and then like today I feel like I just don't even know. I don't even know. We've got one more foundation, guys. She is the mother of all foundations. Well, at least a couple years ago, everybody was shocked she dropped the foundation. But we're gonna get into mother, and I don't know. I think I need time to think about. I think I need to do a full face of these two to make that decision of who's going back to the stove, because I'm not gonna keep both of those. Somebody gotta go back. Let's get into our last foundation. So we have Mother Pat. She's our last foundation. So this is the Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Sublime Perfection Foundation. This is a, excuse me. This is a $68 foundation. Got a little choked up right there. I did pay $54.40 for this foundation, you guys. I did get 2 colors. I got 19 medium and medium 19 and medium 21 because I couldn't figure out who I wanted and whatever. But this is a buildable, perfecting coverage, lightness, texture, sublime satin finish, runway tested, mother approved. It said it's universal formula for all types, oil-free, paraben-free, fragrance-free, formula. Okay, that's another language. Who go in this foundation shade? I have no idea. Pat McGrath got some horrible shade ranges as well. Just saying. Especially when it came to my range. Like I tell you, my range is like, I swear it's like the hardest range because you can be my color, you can be considered warm, you can be considered neutral, you can have a pink undertone, you can be like, I feel like I'm like neutral, but I'm like a warm neutral. I do go towards more of the neutral side, only because it suits my undertone better. It looks better on my neck. But then sometimes I have to go warm because the neutral is too dark or it looks gray on me. So these are my issues when it comes to foundations. And I really don't want to be that person who has to constantly like mix foundations. Like, I don't know. My mom always says it's the European side of me coming out, but I don't know who to blame it on. So this is what the lovely packaging looks like. Very luxurious. She looks expensive. So we're going to give her a moment here. So what color is this one? This is 21. We'll start with 19. I don't know. When I look at the back of the packaging, 19 looks more warm and 21 looks more neutral. I think 21 is going to be the one that wins. 21 is the one I really wanted to go for, but then I seen people who kind of fall in my range going for 19, and I was like, I think it might be 19. I don't know. So we'll start with 19 on the chin and kind of go up this way like how we've been doing. So yet another pump bottle here, looking very yellow-ishy. Looking, ooh. I mean, runny liquidy. Yeah, I'm like, why does this smell like tequila? Wait. Does anybody think this smells like tequila? If you have this, tell me I'm not tripping. This smells like tequila. This shit smells like tequila, y'all. Call me crazy. Well, we know it's not 19. So we gonna give 19 a ride back home. Okay. Let's see. We're just gonna take this right off and go for 21. Yep. I knew she had some messed up undertones as well. It was very hard. Some of these sites are like very hard. I don't know who's doing these doing the makeup, like picturing for these foundation companies, but I'm just gonna say, you gotta do better. Like, I need to see a real swatch. Like, I need to see that person. I want to see like a swatch down their face, Then I want to see like it padded it out. Then I want to see like a whole full face, like, because then I can get a real like judgment on like, is this for me? Is this not for me? I don't know. Hopefully this one is for me. So yet again, this is super watery. This is like liquid. I'm not sure how I feel about this. This is, ooh, this is a better color. It's a little dark, but I feel like I could make this work with concealer. Let's do my whole chin and see how it looks. I mean, it's definitely on the darker side, but at this point, this shit smells like tequila. I love me some tequila, y'all. But just not in my foundation. This is definitely, I don't think this is the foundation for me. Maybe next time, Auntie Pat. I don't know, like, it is natural. Let's try the cheek. I just feel like, now look at my cheek. You see how reddish I am. All right, now this looks like it's getting rid of the redness in my skin, but it also looks very dark. Like, I know it says that this is supposed to be like a natural coverage. I wonder if there's another color. I don't think I'm gonna get a better color than this though, to be honest with you. I mean, it's natural. It's not getting rid of everything. I can still see some of my complexion coming through, especially down here, of course, where I've got all these acne scars. I think I'll keep it. I think I'll keep 21. I think I'll keep 21. Okay, guys, let's, I've got 2 products left, and then we'll be all done. As many of you guys know, you're not supposed to remove your makeup with makeup wipes, blah, 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 blah. Lots of people have got into micellar water. So I got the mini Tarte micellar water. This is the Magic Makeup Remover and Cleanser. It's only $9. It is 50 ml. So what I want to see is how good it is I'm going to take this foundation off. I have that Pat McGrath still on like half of my face over here. I'm gonna take it off with a makeup wipe, but then I'm gonna go in with cotton swabs and see if the micellar water gets rid of the excess. So that's what I want to see. Okay, Pat is pretty hydrating too, I will say. But I do want to thank you guys for going on this foundation journey with me. It definitely has been a ride. We've definitely seen that luxury brands may not be for me. I think I'm going to stick with the more mid-range, I should say. We shall see. So a lot came off. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna take this in and see if I can get any excess off. We'll see what we get. on all this. We'll go all the way around my face. So that was like the access. So let's bust open this Tarte. So this is what it looks like. Just a little mini bottle, you guys. Mini, you know, I like mini travel. So this is my first micellar water, I want to say. Yeah, it is. I don't think I've ever gotten any in like in a box or anything. One of my beauty subscriptions. All right, so let's do this, you guys. Here we go. Starting on this side. Oh, yeah, it's getting a lot of that out of there. Oh, it's getting a lot of that out of there. Oh, yeah, this is not bad. Okay. Getting out what it did not. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. Okay. Of course, I'm gonna have to go and wash my, you know, my face after all of this and do my skincare all over again, but that is fine. Let's get into the last item, and with it, I'll show you some of the samples that I got. No biggie. The last item that I have is from Peter Thomas Roth, and this is the Instant Firm X Temporary Eye Tightener. I'm a little scared to try this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna see if I can put the video of the lady who used this, that sold this shit out. This, and then they also have a facial one. I would want to use the facial one more for right here in my smile lines, which I can say, you guys, they've gotten a lot better with some different skincare that I've been using, and they've definitely gotten significantly lesser. So with that being said, this is supposed to turn your eye from that to this, and it really does. Like I said, if I can find a video, or a clip of it, I'm gonna put it right here for you guys, right there. But yeah, this is supposed to be like a little miracle worker. I wanted to try it. I also got it because I know I got some folks coming for my wedding, and I like to, you know, I like to treat my people nice. So, you know, somebody might come looking kind of like horrid on the day, and I got you, girl. I got you. I got you. Put a little bit of this on there. Oh, this is a small little tube, but I guess it's only for your under eye. So what you do is put this underneath your under eye, and it's supposed to do its damn thing, y'all. And it says, what does the instructions say? And it was ophthalmologist tested. Visibly tightens, firms, and smooths the eye area to temporarily minimize the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and deep wrinkles while diminishing the look of under eye puffiness. I might grab my camera and bring y'all in super close, so if it gets a little, you know, what is the word I want to say? Bumpy, you know it's real, okay? So let's see. It says, start by cleansing with an oil-free cleanser. Make sure the skin is completely dry. Do not use around the eye area. Shake the tube. Apply a pea-sized amount on top of the hand with a dry nylon brush. What's a nylon brush? I don't know. Take a tiny bit of the product and apply under upward strokes in a thin layer underneath the eye of puffiness, like over crow's feet, beneath the brow. It says do not put on top of your eyelid. Okay. But like I would put it like right here. You know, I'm like up here like trying to show you my little crow's feet that are trying to come in, but like right in here I got a little, just a little, they're not horrible, but like just a little bit, I want it to be a little snatched, maybe just a little bit, like right here. Now I'm gonna try, they said put this on with a brush. I'm gonna use my finger, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not following the directions. That's the one thing. Do not be like me and don't follow the directions. I'm already dropping stuff. Definitely follow the directions, you guys. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. We're gonna try this. It says shake. Don't know what we're shaking, but we finna be baking. Don't mind me. Let's see. Is that a nylon brush? I mean, I'm gonna take the tiniest little bit. And even the lady on the, I think it was like, I want to say YouTube, but it wasn't YouTube. It was something else. I think she was on the TikTok video. Even she like used her finger and she patted it. I'm not going close to my eye, but she said, as it dries, I'm even going to try it right here on my smile line, because I want to see if it really works. Because if so, I'm going to get the facial one. Because I would love to put this like right underneath my makeup, get rid of those frown lines, and be like, yes, honey, yes. Frown line who? Crow's feet who? And they say as it dries, you can feel it like pulling. I want this off of my finger though. So we will see if it's real. I'm gonna put my glasses back on so I can see the actual results. And give it a few minutes. I heard that if it gets wet, you will lose that tightness that it's giving you. It says, do not squint or smile when you're doing this. Let the product dry for 5 minutes while remaining expressionless. Okay, I don't know about that, but it says don't put a whole bunch on there because it'll start looking white. And then it says if you put too much on, just get a cotton tip and remove the excess. And it says, and then remove the excess by patting the edges. It says then you're good to go. Put on foundation and pat. Ooh, I can feel this down here tightening. Let's take a look. Oh, let's look at my eye. Yeah. Now y'all know I ain't got no saggy eyelids, but y'all, if I could get up real close and show y'all, it works. It works. Okay, I just put it like right here. You know, just like right there. Even right here, it looks really good. Like this line over here looks really deep. And this one looks pretty darn good, y'all. Can y'all see the difference in the smile line? Like this one is way deeper. Like even when I go like this, you can still see it on this side. When I do that on this side, you can't even see it. This is my new best friend in part of my new arsenal. Okay. Yep. Get you some of this, y'all. Get you some of this. If you are older, mature, and you have the fine lines and the crow's feet and stuff like that, that really like get you down, and the blues, baby, they have come up with a product for you, for us, for Wisa, okay? They have come up with a product for us, and we're going to use it. We are going to use it, okay? What did I get as samples? Like I said, I'm gonna go cleanse my skin, so I have this Laneige cream skin oil cleanser. I'm gonna try and see how that is, and then I'm gonna go in with another cleanser. This is the Fenty cleanser, which I've never tried because I haven't tried any of the Fenty skin products. I might go in with this Dermalogica. I might wait for it tomorrow in the morning and try it, but I'm gonna try that tonight. And then I have some of the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Magic Cream Instant Turnaround Moisturizer. I'm gonna try that tonight. Got me some Dolce & Gabbana. This is the light blue. I wanted to try that. It's the women's light blue, I think. I think there's different ones. I'm not sure. But yeah, guys, thank you for going with me on this ride. Thank you for watching my video. I know this is probably a long video. I mean, purchase videos for me tend to be a little bit long, but not intentionally. I just talk a lot, you know. I'm just trying to relay the information and not be fake, let you know, see my real reactions. But if you like this video, like the video, make sure to leave me a comment down below. Also, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Make sure your notification bell is on, you guys. And make sure to check me out over on Instagram. I love you. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next one. We have lots of stuff to try out, okay? Love you guys. Bye.